What was the best "you have no power here" moment you have ever seen? A friend of mine from work was flying back from a sales conference in Vegas. He's one of those quiet, competent guys. Smart, helpful, just does his job without making a fuss. He had some frequent flyer points saved up, and on a whim, he used them to upgrade to a first-class seat for the flight home. Just wanted to treat himself after a long week of schmoozing clients and attending breakout sessions. Now, also on that flight was one of our regional VPs. She wasn't flying first class, though. She was back in coach with the rest of the peasants. This woman, we'll call her Dana, was one of those classic corporate tyrants. Lived in a huge house with a nanny and a live-in housekeeper, always name-dropping her husband's law firm. Like that mattered to anyone. She treated anyone below director level like they were disposable. Dana sees my buddy already seated in first class as she's walking down the aisle to her coach seat. Stops, eyebrows raised, says something like, "Well, how did you end up here?" He tells her, casually, that he used some of his reward points to upgrade. She does this tight smile and says, then keeps moving. He figures that's the end of it. It wasn't. After everyone boards and people are still settling in, Dana comes back up the aisle from coach and steps into the first-class cabin. She walks right up to the flight attendant near the galley and asks to speak with the lead. My buddy, who's sitting there with a pre-flight drink in hand, hears every word. She tells the flight lead, in that sharp, performative tone she uses in meetings, that there must have been a mistake. One of her employees is seated in first class while she is in coach. She says she needs to be moved up front, and that he can send him back to my seat, like she's trading a defective product at Nordstrom. The flight attendant doesn't really respond at first, kind of gives her this look like he's not sure if she's serious. She keeps pushing, saying things like, "He reports to me," and "This is a matter of professional hierarchy." The guy finally tells her, flat out, that that's not how seating works. She argues, hard. She says she'll call corporate, says this is completely inappropriate, starts raising her voice. Now everyone in first class is watching this go down. She's standing there in the aisle, blocking the drink cart, getting red in the face. The flight lead, completely calm, tells her she needs to return to her assigned seat or she'll be removed from the flight. No drama, no yelling, just a clear line in the sand. Dana freezes. It's like she just remembered where she was and that she wasn't in a conference room where she could bark orders without consequence. She stammers something about filing a report and storms back toward coach, heels clicking like a cartoon villain. My buddy said you could feel the satisfaction in the cabin. A couple of people even smiled at him after she walked off. He just sipped his drink and stared out the window like nothing had happened. She never mentioned the incident afterward, at least not to him. Acted like it never occurred. But word got around, as it always does. And from then on, everyone at the office knew exactly what kind of person she really was when the script got flipped. She thought the corporate org chart extended to airplanes. It didn't.